Hello, welcome back to our spirituality talk series. And in this part 9, we are going to talk about a very interesting and very important topic, which is a topic where we talk about the past lifetimes or previous lifetimes. So, in the last chapters or last parts of the talk, we have talked about the soul, that inside most of us is a soul that is thousands and even hundreds of thousands of years in some people, and even millions of years old in some people, that is in us. And that soul is eternal, such that when you die or when I die, it is this body, this physical body, that die. But after I die or that body die, consciousness remains. I will continue to understand. I will continue to appreciate. That is my soul will continue. So after death, my soul will go back to a place where there are members of my other soul family members are there. Then typically there is a council there that is composed of members of my soul family and other important people who then assess my performance in the lifetime that I have been, the lessons that I have learned, and the areas that needs improvement and the next steps that we need to take. So most of the time, or many times that has been happening in the past, the decision will be that, I will come back again to this planet and start another life, emphasizing on the other areas that needs development. For example, if in this lifetime I was a male who lived a life in which I did a lot of good things, but the way I handled women was not maybe the best. So probably the decision by the council and my soul family would be that next time I come, I incarnate here, I incarnate as a woman so that I experience and feel and appreciate and develop in that aspect that I lacked in the previous lifetime. That's what previous lifetimes are. That's why some people talk of karma, that there's a karma, karmic debt, and things like that. They all stem from that. So most people, like me, for example, I have had hundreds, probably 100 lifetimes on this planet, and also have had lifetime in other planets and in other star systems as well. So why is this important? This is important because now we are at the times of ascension or times of rapture or what is known as the end cycle times. So this is now, there is an opportunity for you and me to ascend to a higher level, that our souls can ascend to a higher level, which is the fifth dimension in this case. So your previous lifetimes becomes important because everything you have culminated in your previous lifetimes, especially the positive things, the positive lessons, the positive growth, will now culminate into what will make you ascend to a higher dimension. And should those experiences that you have had in your hundreds of lifetimes on this planet not be enough, I mean those third dimensional experiences not be enough, that's where you may be asked or you may need to do more time in this third dimensional kind of planet so that you acquire enough experiences and enough appreciations before you ascend to the higher dimensions. So that's why you hear that, if some people are not ready to ascend to these fifth dimensions or to rapture, they will be taken to other third dimensional planets where again you go through this incarnational cycles in the third dimensions, life and death, this kind of earth-like lifestyles for maybe another hundreds of years again, or maybe just 10 life cycle, depending on that life cycle of that planet and other things. Right, so the next question will be, how would you access your previous lifetimes? Or how would you know that, what kind of lifetimes you have had? Because it's quite important as well that it can give you an idea, especially of tapping some energy from those good experiences you have had in those other lifetimes. There are several methods of accessing some of your important lifetimes where there are very interesting lessons and interesting experiences that you have had in those lifetimes. Number one, there is something called Akashic records, which are the records of every thoughts or every action that each individual or each soul have had. So there are ways in which you can access Akashic records. You can go through, you could call them some rituals or some steps, spiritual steps. You can access some Akashic records if you are able to. That's number one. Number two, there are some other, spiritualists. A lot of them are like on this planet that you can conduct. Then you go through, the lectures or the routines. It can take a couple of months, maybe days, until you are ready to start to appreciate some of your previous lifetimes that were important. Another important way of accessing your previous lifetimes is like in the last talk, I talked about the use of guardian angels. You can, ask your guardian angels to show you some of your important lifetimes. They think, they are of importance to you. They can, play you some snippets of your important lifetimes that are relevant to what you are going through today. So you can tap a lot of energy. You can draw a lot of inspiration from your previous lifetimes, especially the positive, things or the positive energy that you can draw from your previous lifetimes. For example, myself, I know I've had a lifetime in the Arcturian star system, of which it came into play because at some point we were having a discussion about this lifetime, and some of my guides who happen to be from the Arcturian star system showed me, my lifetime in the Arcturian star system. I was a woman in the Arcturian star system, and it showed me, the importance of activating my Arcturian DNA. That's one of my lifetimes. I also have had other lifetimes. So you find that typically most people, you will have half of lifetimes as male, half of lifetimes as female, and you tend to incarnate or to be born in each and every race and each and every tribe and each and every culture and each and every religion, so that you get the experience from all these cultures, religions, races that can make you a complete being who will be able to ascend. So it's a long topic. Now we are almost reaching 10 minutes, so I will cut it short, but it's a long topic. I could have actually told you more of my experiences or more of my previous lifetimes that are interesting to me. I've had a couple of snippets that I've had a look at my previous lifetime on these planets and also in other star system, and also I have had lifetimes in other galaxies and in other dimensions as well. So interesting topic. but because of time, we cut it short here. Previous lifetime. Interesting topic. Yo.